Okay, we just did a problem together. That problem was number 13. Hope you're able to follow along with that because this is almost the same question. The numbers looks a lot more difficult though, but the bottom line is I'm going to set it up, but I'm not going to compute the number this time. We've done a lot of computation in this section. So the first thing I would do is I would factor out the a to the 1/3. And you're going to get 1 minus 4b to the minus 2/5 over a to the 1/3. And this is all raised to the power 9/4. So my goal is to set it up, right? So looking at this thing, I am going to claim that the general term will look like this over here. A, well, 9/4 times 1/3 is going to be what? 3/2, right? Let's just make sure I did that right. 3 goes to 9, 3 times. Yeah, I'm sorry, 3/4. I'm glad I stopped and looked. All right. And then I got this expansion thing I have to worry about. And there'll be a number here. I just don't know what that number is. But I'm going to get a term over here. I said it's a factor, I'm sorry. A factor, minus 4. And I'm going to put b to the minus 2/5. And on bottom, I get a to the 1/3. But I don't know the power to it. So what I do know, though, is I do know this. I know the a and the m when the dust settles will be a to the minus 9/4. Well, what's that going to be equal to? It's going to be a to the 3/4 minus n/3. All right? So let's see if we can do that. And what am I really doing? Well, I'm looking to make minus 9/4 equal to 3/4 minus n over 3. Let me see if I can do that. That's minus 12/4. I took 3/4 from both sides. Minus n over 3. And let's see. This is going to be minus 3 equals minus n over 3. So it looks like n has to be 9. Let's go back over here. I can get my eraser out. And I put the 9 there. All right, we'll check it later. But now, I got another problem. I got to get that coefficient. So let's write this down. And it's a nasty looking number, but I'll do it. I'm not going to do the whole thing though. I'm just going to write down for you guys to try it on your own. That'll be 9 factorial. And I can get 9 factors on top, right? So it's going to be 9/4. The next one's going to be 9/4 minus 1. That's going to be 5/4, right? Numerator's going down by 4. I'll check it after I write it down, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, minus 23/4. Let me see if I did it right. Going down by 4. 9 to 5 is 4 down. 5 to 1 is 4 down. Minus 3, minus 7, minus 11, minus 15, minus 19. Yeah, I think I did it right. So I'm going to say, hopefully you compute the number, all right? Now, of course, when you compute the number, you'll get a number there. And before I do anything, I want to point out, sign-wise, you got negative times a negative times a negative times a negative times a negative. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. So this is positive. And this guy over here would be negative. So I know my term is negative, right? So dot, dot, dot. And then it's going to put a plus sign over here, dot, dot, dot. All right? I haven't computed the number, by the way. And I'm going to just do the letters now. So I would see, let's see, b to the minus 18 over 5. let me do the bottom, right? So it's going to be a cubed, right, on the bottom. And what do you get on top? A 3/4. So what would you get there? I'll write this down. 3/4 minus, well, 3, which is 12/4, right? And that'll be minus 9/4. So you would get A to the minus 9/4. The only thing I haven't done is computed the number, and I'm going to leave that to you. The number is going to involve this and this to the 9th power. Right, I'm hoping you're able to match it. Let me just see if I got the exponents right, though. Yep, I got that. Yeah, it looks good. I just didn't get the number. I'm going to leave that to you as an exercise. Now, of course, I realize someone would say, well, I did it, but I don't get the same number you got. Maybe I made a mistake. So again, I want to remind you, my name is Ron Bannon. My email address is Bannon, that's B as in boy, the @ NNON.US. And certainly if you think I made an error, point it out to me. I'll make a correction. I'll look at it carefully too, by the way. Thank you for paying attention.